Guess what time it is? Story time. This past summer, my best friend made me a Tinder and she was in a fling, so she wanted me to, talk to someone. I don't know. But I have one. And the other day I was, on it because I've been bored because of this quarantine, and I come across this photo, right? And I'm like, it's a family friend of mine, and I'm not gonna mention any names, but they've had a girlfriend for about 2 years now, and she's still on his Instagram. So I'm a little confused, and I'm like, maybe, let me give him the benefit of the doubt. He forgot to delete it, and, it's just there. So I swipe right, which means like, I want to match with him. I'm like hoping, I'm rooting for him. Just like, please do not match, pretty much. He has a girlfriend and they've been together for a pretty long time, and I'm like, that's kind of messed up, bro. Like, come on, let's be real. And I'm like hoping he's a good guy because like I grew up with him, So the next day I go back and I check, we matched, and he messages me. He's like, so why'd you swipe? And I was like, because don't you have a girlfriend? And he's like, not getting what I'm trying to get at. And he's like, no, for real, why'd you swipe? And I was like, don't you have a girlfriend? He's like, then why'd you swipe? And I'm like, bro, to call you out on your bullshit, like pretty much. Like, don't you have a girlfriend? Like, he's like, so when are we gonna see each other? And I'm like, bro, I'm not into cheaters. Like, right? I was just trying to pretty much call him out on his crap, because it's like, how are you going to be with this girl and then like be on Tinder? Unless they're not together anymore, then like that's a whole different situation. Explain that to me and be like, oh, or just be like, hey, I don't get on Tinder. But like the fact that he was like, so when are we hanging out? It's like, you little bitch. Gotta hone it in before I smack someone in the head. But like, me and him have history. He was moving somewhere, and before he was moving, he asked me like, hey, do you think I should break up with my girlfriend? And I was like, bro, we don't even talk to each other. Like, we've known each other for years, but we like don't talk to each other. We say hi at family functions and stuff, but other than that, like, that's about it. Like, but I don't talk to him now that I'm in college. I haven't talked to him for like, hi bye is the most I talk to him. And so I'm like, why are you asking me such a big question? Shouldn't you make that decision on your own? He continues and goes, well, I want to see you before I leave. Why? We didn't even hang out when we were like teenagers. Like, why do you want to hang out with me now that we're adults? And so I'm kind of confused. Like, why? What is your sudden urge to see me, be around me, ask for my opinion? Like, you've known me since we were kids. Like, so it just kind of blows over and I stop talking to him. What is this dude's deal? Like, if he is not happy in his relationship, you should just leave it. Leave the relationship if you're not happy, bro. Like, don't cheat on her. Don't message other people, because then it makes things weird. Like, don't ask me if you should still be in the relationship. Ask yourself, should you still be in the relationship? Because it's looking like a hearty no, friend. You shouldn't cheat on her. I don't know that girl, but just man up. Don't cheat on her. I don't know who let him be like that. I sure in hell wasn't. So like,